Hello, guys. How are you, my goodies? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch my videos. Is your girl Goodness, and honestly, I appreciate every one of you, both my second time viewers and my first time viewers. Thank you so much for always taking out your time to watch my videos. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's grow together. And I promise you, you're not going to regret it. Turn on the notification bell button so that you'll be notified each time I post new video. Okay, down to the business of today. I brought you a very interesting topic today, a topic everybody should know, but every lady should know. Okay, and considering that we are in the season of love, and I know so many of you will hang out with your loved ones and friends, let's say that crusher would like to hang out with you, and you would love to give that special person a chance to know you more. And trust me, there are so many things you don't need to do on that first date. And that brings us to the topic of today: what you should never do as a classic lady on a date. Whether first time, second time, whatever. As long as you're going out with someone who you love, there are so many things you need not to do as a classic. As a classic lady you claim to be. Now, stay tuned and let's learn. Okay, first thing first, I want to drop a tip for my gorgeous ladies and my handsome guys who will be going or who is going on a first date with someone. Because some of us would like to give that person a chance. Maybe that person who has been asking you for a relationship, or the person who likes you and want to know you, you want to give that person a chance to know you, and you're going out on a date to know each other. Well, I would say you should consider it more like an interview than a date. Yeah, because you don't know this person, you're just meeting and you just want to know him or her. So don't be carried away. Observe everything. If he has a bad breath, a body odor, if you don't like the way he's dressed, the way he eats, his manner of approach, the way he talks to people, especially the waiter, just observe. Don't be carried away with what is on the table. No, you are here for business. You are here to know about the person. So please try as much as possible to observe. If it's what you can change, fine, go ahead. As long as you will change some things about him that you don't like. If it's what you can't handle, my dear, it drops on that table. Go. I'm not talking about leaving him. I'm saying when you're done with that date, it's over. Because when you are invited for an interview, they want to know if you are qualified for that work. Now you want to know if he's qualified to be in your life. So don't settle for less. Don't settle because of desperation. You just accept anyhow person in your life. No. So be careful when you go on a first date. Check everything. What is okay by you and what is not okay. And know if there will be a second time meeting. Okay, so that is that about that. Now let's go down to things you should never do. Well, what I'm going to be listing for you, it works like magic. Is is a bomb, in fact. Ask anybody, just ask anyone you know, in fact. And you will see that these things that I'm going to be listing here at some point in time have worked for them and it's still working. And if you apply it, it's going to work. After this date, that person will keep asking to meet. The person will be so into you, the way you talk. In fact, the person can't stop thinking about you. first time seeing you, or maybe on that date, you've created such an irreplaceable impression that he will never see in just an ordinary girl. He wants you and he will never stop until he gets you. So please grab your pen and paper because you are going to learn a lot from what I'm about to say. Okay, the first thing I'm about to say is the first thing on our list is if you're going on a first date, on a date with person, anybody, please, my lovely ladies, don't be the one to wait. Yes, don't be the one to wait. You are the catch. Don't I see some ladies, they will come to a bar or a restaurant or an eatery and they will sit waiting for the guy to come. It's not done. It's not done. Like some men will say, ah, it's not my money. Am I not the one spending? You are the one that invited her for a date. So you should be the one waiting. You should be the one to be there. Wait for your guest to come. Not your guest will be there waiting for you. It's not good. Like it doesn't portray any good image at all. If you invite someone for a date and the person will be there waiting for you to come. No, it's not done. Unless if it's a case of a husband and a wife, is your wife, is your husband, you can come, anyone can come in fact. But if this is someone you are, let's say you're meeting for the first time, or someone you're about building a relationship with, or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, my dear, do not go there, sit and start waiting for the guy to come. Who does that? It's not good. No, I I will even recommend if he dress up, come pick you up from the house, then you go. Or send you the location, tell him he's there waiting for you. You come and meet him. How can you just go and sit down and start waiting? Sometimes if they will call, where are you now? I'm coming. Okay, wait for me, I'm coming. And you still be waiting. Maybe at the end of the day, he will not come. And you just stand up and go. What an embarrassment. And he'll call minutes later, hey dear, please, I was caught up with traffic, something came up, I couldn't make it. And you say, okay, go. No! The lady is even better if you be the one to disappoint. Yes, or maybe call it off. Please, dear, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. But actually, it's not advisable. But I'm trying to tell you that it's better the girl do it than you doing it. Because you are the one inviting her. He is the one inviting you. So you should be the one doing the shakara, not him. You are the catch. Always remember it. You are the catch. You are the one that will leave your mother's home and your father's home to come and be with him. You are the one to change your name. You are the one to do the most of the sacrifice. You are the one to carry the baby 9 months. So this is time when you will do your shakara. Don't come there and start waiting for him. No. Okay. Now, the second on our list is do not go to any dates, whether first or second. Do not go on any date with an empty purse. Okay, like I know this sounds familiar, like a lot of people know this, and a lot of people will be like, "Mm, he's my guy, like we've known each other for years, for 10 years, 15 years, so I've known he will not disappoint me." My dear. Ah, well, this has happened to someone. She went on a date with a guy, and this guy happens to be her guy who she has been with for 4 years. But the guy wanted to, let's say, the guy wanted to punish her for something she did. Let's say it's more of punishment, because the guy didn't want to break up with her. It's more of punishment. The guy wanted to punish her for what she did, but she didn't know. She thought she just went there. Ah, my guy, after eating eating, ordering everything. The guy said, pay for whatever you ate. I'm paying for my own. And the guy stood up and left. And this girl have no shishing with her. She was just there, stranded. Oh God, I can't imagine the embarrassment. It was a gentleman at the other table who paid for her stuffs. If not, I wonder what would have happened. She was not with her cash, she was not with ATM, nothing. Hmm. My dear, if I'm going on any date with anybody, be you who, I go with my card, with cash as well. These two things. I go with card and cash. I'm not gonna go anywhere with my card only. No. Because in some situation, their POS machine might be faulty or there might be a network issue. So I go with both. I don't want to hear any story. This has happened, I don't know, countless people, like my gorgeous ladies. Why will you go out with empty purse? And you know that things can happen. Things can happen. So please, not only date, anywhere you're going to, make sure you squeeze in a little amount of money in your purse just in case of emergency. So please, do not go anywhere without money, without cash. Very, very important. You can go with your card, but cash. Because I've seen so many situations whereby their ATM machine is not, their POS machine, sorry, is not working, and there is no network. Even for transfer, there was no network for transfer. So cash is very, very important. Go with it too. Anyone can serve. Okay, the next thing, I see most ladies, yeah, most ladies, when I'm going on a date with Michael, I'm going on a date with John, they'll go and paint their face, map of Africa. All the home foundation and makeup, they'll plaster it on their face. Who does that? I want to look gorgeous. I want to look breathtaking. I want to look beautiful. So when he sees me, his heart will start melting for me. Don't overdo it. Okay? Don't let your excitement push you to overdoing things. No. A moderate makeup is okay. A moderate outfit is okay. So don't go to a date creating impression that you can only look beautiful when you have makeup on. Don't create that impression that is only when he sees your shape that he will be so into you. No. Wear something loose. Don't wear anything skimpy, no. Or anything revealing, no. Because first impression matters. And the way you present yourself is the way he's going to treat you and the way he's going to take you. If he's looking for a wife material, if he's looking for someone who he can spend the rest of his life with, if he's looking for a long-term relationship, that's your outfit is nothing. That your outfit is zero. Cover yourself. He has not paid for any of those things you are revealing. So cover yourself, look moderate enough. Wear something very, very comfortable. And if you're doing a makeup, make it light. Okay? Or you can even choose to go without makeup. Have your natural glow on. You understand me? Because I'm so, if you see what ladies are doing, eh? Sometimes I feel like leaving this gender. Our ladies are way overdoing it. Ha! You fix lashes like this. The lashes will be up like this, waving at the guy. You fix your contact. Your lipstick will be so reddish as if you soak your lips in a red paint. What is happening? And after that, you keep complaining. After that date, he didn't call me again. I'm calling him, he's not picking. Who will pick? How do you expect him to pick? He just have to manage it because you don't already come now. She has already come, so let's just manage her. After this one, I'm nothing to her again. She's nothing to me. I'm not calling her. In fact, I'm blocking her after this dinner. My girls, my ladies, hmm, please, whatever you're doing, make it moderate. Sometimes you're going on a date, you fix your nails will be long like this. What impression are you making? It's not good. And maybe after that day, if he start talking about maybe if he start talking about sex, you start saying, we just met and you're talking about this. Why won't he, when you've already created that impression that that is what you're here for? Please. They say first impression matters. That first date, make it matter. Create a unique impression. Be classic. And then the fourth one is when you go on a date with someone, please order what you can pay for. Order what you can pay so that if the table turns around, you can easily pay. Or maybe when he start talking nonsense, maybe what is not in line with what with your reason of coming, you can easily walk away. Just pay the waiter and go. Okay? So I I've been in this situation before. I went out with someone with one nasty, let me call it a nasty guy. Though he looked decent enough, I thought he's decent enough, so I went out with him. Now, after eating and drinking, and this guy was like, "Oh, let's go now." I was like, "Go? Yes, now let's go. Are you going to go to your house today? Let's go to my house now. Tomorrow you will go. It's already late. You can't go to your house by this time." I said, I don't understand, sir. Do I look like a baby to you? Or even if I can't go to my house by this time, why must I follow you? Like, it was more like an argument too. This oga started shouting that if I'm not going with him, I will have to pay. I said, I'll have to pay. Waiter, please check what I ate on this table and give me my bill. The waiter did that and I just paid and took my bag and walked out. Now, what if I ordered heaven and earth and maybe it exceeded my budget or the money I came out with? What would I have done? I mean, that incident taught me another lesson. And I was like, gosh, so if I'm going out with anybody, I am not going to order heaven and earth. Oh. Look at. So, my girls, order what you can easily pay for. Not after paying, you go home and start crying. Say, oh, this money I use in paying all these things, I can use it and prepare a pot of soup. Oh. And then some people will go out, they will order shawarma, they will order fish, they will order this one, they will order after eating. You know, say, oh yeah, now God, thank you, you come and go. They'll say, no, you cannot order all these things and go like that. Oh. For some senseless men. And you can never tell because some people can hide their identity so well. So don't say you know somebody. No. You can never know anybody. It's what they want you to know that you know. So to be on a safe side always, when you go out, order what you can pay. Order with conscience. That's what I tell some people. Order with conscience. Not because you see him riding a flashy car. Maybe he has already planned himself. And you don't know that it's even rich men that knows how to economize. You don't know. Before they go out with you, they've already planned. They've already punched their calculator. They know what they are spending that day. And they can never exceed it. Oh. So you have to be wise. Okay? Be very, very wise. So on our fifth list, you should always keep every discussion private. Yeah, keep it private for that time. He will get to know you. It's a gradual process. Because trust me, when you're blabbing your mouth, saying all this and that, you don't know the person's motive, especially when it's a first date. You don't even know if the person will use that thing against you the next day. So as you go, as you build relationship, you know if this person is someone who you can open up to. Keep every discussion formal. My name, the school I went, the course I read, where I'm from, my age. Stop or don't even try to say any sensitive or intimate thing about you to him. No, don't do that. If he chooses to tell you, he is fine, but don't say anything yet. Okay, you don't know how mature this person is to handle it. So keep every discussion formal for that time. He will get to know everything. Just like I always tell people, don't even dare to know everything about me in a day or in a second. No. Gradual process. I might be the one to reveal everything to you without even you asking. It's always a gradual process. And then, I don't know, this is gonna sound a little annoying to some people because they'll be like, goodness, what are you even saying? What is someone that is interesting or someone that is funny? Please do not spend much time with him or her. Okay? You can spend like 2 hours, it's okay. Go home. Even if you don't have anything doing at home, go home. Don't come and spend like 10 hours, 5 hours. What are you even discussing? What are you even doing? Eh? He will just take it that you are jobless, you don't have anything to do. Please, my classic ladies, spend at least 2 hours. Okay, dear, we'll meet some other time. I have to take my leave now. I have so many things to attend to. Carry your bag and go. If you don't have anything doing, go home and sleep. Go home and sleep. Oh, don't come and start with you'll be like, this guy no get any work again. This guy. Don't make him see you as someone who is always available. No, give him time. Don't spend too much time with him. Even if I'm going out with you, I will tell you, look at when I'm coming and look at when I'm leaving. If it's okay by you, fine. So that whatever you are discussing or whatever you plan to discuss, you know how to maximize your time. Immediately it's that time, you know that she says she's leaving by this time. Oh, I'll carry my bag and go. Okay, withdraw yourself. Don't appear too available so that he will keep you. Okay, let me just take for instance a movie now. You know, a movie is very interesting, and at that interesting part, they will just cut it. Won't you be eager to buy that movie and see what happens next? That is the same thing we're talking about here. But if you've seen it or you say, I don't see this movie now, ah, no need of even buying the second season. I already know what will happen. I've already seen it all. But when maybe they just cut it at the interesting part, you even be like, no, I must buy this movie. Let me see what happened next. The same thing is applicable to you here. If you spend so much hours talking and talking, he will get fed up with you. Like he will be so full of you. He has already know you here. In fact, he has you all to himself. But when you cut it at the middle of the interesting part, say, we'll see next time. He will keep calling you. Let's see now. When I will see, when I will meet. Are you the one doing the shakara? Yes. Okay. I think I'll be busy tomorrow. I'll see you next week. That is how it's supposed to be. because remember, you are the target. Okay, so don't make it so easy for him, because if you make it so easy, like what you get on a platter of gold, you don't really appreciate it. That is just the honest truth. You don't appreciate it. But what you suffered or struggled to get, you appreciate it, because you know, like, I suffer before I get this thing, oh. So please don't joke with this thing for me. That is how it is. So now the next on our list, I know you guys already know this one. Please, whatever you do not follow him home. Do not follow him home. Don't go home with him. Huh. Oh, he'll be like, let me go now. Please, let me go and know where he's living at that first date. Eh? How? What impression are you creating? And when he'll be like touchy, he'll be like, no, please. My dear, is not advisable. In fact, you are displaying yourself so cheap. You are displaying yourself so very cheap when you go home with him. It's not good. Even if I must know your house, it will be like months into the relationship, because getting to know his and not every man will hold themselves when a lady visit them. No, not many of them. So we say, since we are now dating now and you're in my house, let's do it now. So it's not good. And trust me, you wouldn't want to have sex with a man you just met, just like say a month or 2 months. No. If I should give you my honest answer, I think you should have sex, let's say 3 months or 6 months into the relationship. Don't just do it immediately you met. So when you're going home with him, it automatically means that this is what you want. So please, we are done for the interview. We are done eating. I'm going home. You go your own house. I go mine. I'm not following you home. Not yet. Okay? If you want him to place value on you, don't follow him home. Don't create that impression. Okay? Now, the next thing is you shouldn't ignore hygiene. Don't ignore hygiene. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, observe everything. If he has a bad breath or a bad odor, please, like, I can't even stand it. I don't like it at all. So imagine being on a table eating with someone who has a bad breath. Like, how am I even going to eat the food? How am I even going to continue the discussion? And then later you expect me to kiss you as my boyfriend with that kind of breath? So honestly, these are things you should do on that first date. Look at, in fact, if possible, come closer to him. Let him talk directly to you, because they say that is when you are closer to someone that you will perceive the smell of the of his mouth. So come closer, because seriously, there are so many things that gets to people. When you have a good smell, it kind of brings someone very close to you. I love your perfume. Which perfume? What's the name of the perfume you're wearing? Like, someone will always tell me, goodness, whenever I miss you, I remember the smell of your perfume, and I will just smile. Now imagine that kind of remembrance. So now also imagine that kind of remembrance when someone remembers you with a bad body odor. Like, I am not seeing you again. No. This one is, there's nothing I'm going to change there. No, me, I'm talking for myself. I'm not changing anything. So don't say, come and change it now. I'm not changing anything. If you cannot change yourself, if you're not matured enough to know that you need to do this, you need to do something about this, then stay. I will not change it. Go to YouTube, go to a hospital. There's so many people who can guide you on that, not me. I'm not here to change it. So if I am going on a date with you and you have a bad smell, you are not hearing from me again. Honestly, you're not. You are not. So the next is, this kind of creates a very good impression when you go out with someone and let's say after eating and you tip your waiter. It leaves it leaves a very lasting impression on the person you are with. You'll be like, wow. Maybe the person might not even tell you, but he kind of admire what you did. Like after eating, waiter, fake, this is for you. Say, wow. In this kind of world where where they think that women don't bring out their money, and you brought that money and tip someone you don't know. In fact, that is a very, very nice impression if you ask me. He'll be like, when he's with his friends, he'll be like, wow, I've not seen a girl like this before. She actually tipped a waiter. Wow. And it makes you classic. It makes you very, 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 very different. Like you're not after the cash, you're a different, mature, classic, confident lady. My dear, if you want to win someone's heart, make sure you do this. And you come back and tell me, goodness, thank you so much for saying this. Just it, I don't think I can't overemphasize on this. Like just do it. I'm giving you that assurance. Do it. If you want that person to never forget, just do it. Go with someone after that, tip a waiter right in front of him. And you see if he will ever forget this. He will be into you. He will be like, wow, I've never seen a girl like you before. So please, that is one thing you should do on every date you go. Don't forget it. I mean, don't forget it. Is is a bomb, and you testify to this honestly. Okay, so the next is, don't go with a friend. In fact, I don't even see any reason why you should go with a friend when you know that this is a date, not a group outing, not a meeting. Okay, it's between you and that person. If you are not, let's say, I am not quite secure with you, or I'm not sure of this person to go out with him alone, then don't go. If you have that impression, if your mind keeps hitting hard on it, don't go. Follow your mind. And that is why before I go with anybody, I must have talked with you. If it's first time though, I must have talked with you, know you for at least a month. Not today, the next I'm going out with you. No, I don't do that. A month is okay to build that confidence. Okay? Say, no, let me go with him. No, no, I'm scared though. This kind of person. Eh? Will I be okay with him alone? I'm scared of going out with him. My friend, my love, my goodie, my angel. If you're having this feeling, don't go. Don't go. One thing I believe is that your mind will never lie to you. If there is anything that will lie to you, your mind, your heart will never lie to you. And that is why they always say, follow your heart. Or better still, you can call a friend. Tell a friend, look at where I'm going. I'm going to Ivy League restaurant. I'm going to so eatery. Please, in the next so minutes or hours, check up on me. That is how it's done. If you don't, if you are scared of the person, or maybe you don't feel secure with the person, just call somebody. And that is why, if you can remember, I said you should have a time frame. I'm going out with you and I am coming back at so time. So when you're calling a friend, tell a friend, look at when I plan on coming back home. So if I'm not home by this time, call and check up on me. And you see, it will work. Because if your friend calls and maybe no reply, remember you gave out your location to that person. The person will find you in case of any emergency. That is if you are not secure about the person you're going with. But don't forget the first thing I said, if you're having any doubt, then don't go. Okay? Don't go. Because whatever happened, even before your friend will arrive, what is happening, in fact, what wants to happen has already happened. So please always follow your heart. Now, the next is, please don't ask for a take-home package. Please, even if you don't have food at home, please control yourself for that time. Don't come and eat after eating. You all, wait, or else if he wants to give you that package, like I've seen many situations where the guy will like, take this now, please just take, go home, test it, you see it, look, it's very good. If he offer, fine. But if he don't, my love, no need of eating and also taking home package. Ah, ah. It will make you, it will look as if hunger don't finish you. As if you came out to that day because you don't have anything to eat. And it's not good. Even if you don't have anything to eat, please control yourself. Okay? So please don't ask for a take-home package. Okay? The one you've ate there is okay. And in summary of all this, whatever you are expecting for whosoever you are with, make sure from head to toe you are equal to that as well. Don't expect him to look good when you're looking bad. Have a good breath when you have a bad breath. Don't expect him to have a good smell when you smell bad. Okay, so whatever it is you're expecting from that person, make sure you are it, let's say 98%. Okay, because it's a given. You can't expect good and you are bad. No, it doesn't work like that. Smell good, look good, and expect the same from the person. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. And please, in everything, stop turning down dates. Yes, stop turning down. Give some persons a chance. You never know what, you never know. You never know which one will work. You never know how it will turn out to be. Okay, so please make sure you give everybody a chance. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learn one or two from this video. If you do, please make sure you subscribe and stay tuned and expect me next week. I love you so much.